what's up guys, I'm back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about Paul George possibly going to Los Angeles Lakers, but I don't even think I have to say possibly at this point, as I think it is pretty much confirmed that he will be going to the Los Angeles Lakers, as just early in this morning, Woj posted on his Twitter that Paul George has decided to opt out of his contract, and I really think that pretty much confirms he is going to Los Angeles. I'm going to be giving reasons why he should go to Los Angeles, why I think it's confirmed that he's going to Los Angeles, why Los Angeles needs to sign him. I'm going to be going through all sorts of reasons. So without further ado, without me running on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the biggest thing that pretty much confirms this is what I already said. He has opted out of his player option for the Thunder, which means probably the second biggest team in his free agency that he had potential to go to is the Thunder and return with him and opt into his contract. He has opted out, meaning he will not be with the Thunder. He is an unrestricted free agent this year, and I mean, he can go to any team he wants, but really the only team he's really entertained all year, the team that he's been keeping in talks all year, they've been talks of getting Paul George all year, has been the Los Angeles Lakers. He has really not entertained any other team, and he's the team that he said he really wants to play for and that his family wants to live there. So I think him opting out shows I don't want to be in OKC anymore. I don't want to keep this experiment going. I want to just end it and go to Los Angeles and try to form the super team. Everybody wants to see it happen, and I think he does too, and that is why he opted out of his contract. I think the Lakers have all but signed him to their team. He is pretty much theirs for the taking. I think that, I wholeheartedly, I think he is going to be a Laker. But my second reason is going to be that this will pretty much be enough to attract LeBron. LeBron probably wasn't going to want to be the first piece they added because he didn't want to risk being the only piece they added. But if they're able to add Paul George now, and then LeBron's like, alright, they got the all-star that they needed, they got the elite player, now let me go, let me be the second player. And I mean, he would be actually have a great player to play alongside of Paul George, and vice versa for Paul George. Paul George will now be able to have a player like LeBron to be in there. So I think that's pretty much what LeBron's been waiting for, either for them to trade for Kawhi or to get Paul George, because I don't think he wanted to risk being the only piece they got in free agency than being LeBron and the Lakers against the world and against the Western Conference. I really don't think he wanted that. He wanted to make sure they could end up getting one of the players that they were talking about. They're going to get him most likely, and I think LeBron's going to see that and probably end up going to the Lakers. So I think Paul George I think it would just make sense for the Lakers to sign him, and I think it would just make sense for Paul George just because of how LeBron would come to them. So I think it makes sense for organization and Paul George just because LeBron is pretty much going to be guaranteed to come as long as he does end up leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers. But my third reason is going to be, since it would most likely attract LeBron, this will give them enough star power to legitimately be finals contenders. Because just think, if it was just LeBron on the Lakers roster, they're not going to be legit finals contenders. They're probably going to get booted out of the playoffs. If it was just Paul George, they're definitely not finals contenders, and they have no chance. But when you have the roster they have right now with how young and how much potential they have right now, they have tons of potential on that team. Now you add Paul George and LeBron, two great veteran leaders, two top 15 players. One of them happens to be the best player in the world. The other one happens to be top 15, top 20 players in the league. That's a very good combo. Those are two very good leaders to have on your team, especially with all the young guys who doesn't really have a specific leader right now. And I think they're looking for a leader, and LeBron and Paul George would be great leaders to coach that team and try to get them to the NBA Finals. Obviously not coach them, but be able to be there in clutch moments and show them how to do it and kind of show them the reins of how to play in the playoffs and win finals. I really think they could do that, and I think with Paul George and LeBron, they might not be able to beat the Warriors, but I think they could definitely compete with the Warriors just because Lonzo's going to be better. Brandon Ingram's probably going to have the best year of his career. Kyle Kuzma's going to be a year older, and Kyle Kuzma was great in his rookie year. Obviously, if they can somehow get Julius Randle back, that would be enormous for them. And then you add Paul George and LeBron to that. I think that would just be a huge recipe for success if they're able to get it, and I think they could legitimately contend for a finals. So now to get into my fourth and final reason of this video is that they would be one move away from finishing probably would be the most dominating team of his time if all these players were in their prime. Two of them are, one of them is just getting out. So they're now be one piece away from getting Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and LeBron James on the same team. 3 top 15 players, 2 top 5 players. I mean, that is unbelievable. I think they would beat the Warriors hands down. Just think, they're one trade away. Obviously, they'd have to get rid of Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, and maybe a pick. But I think that is well worth winning 2 or 3 finals. I really think that is well worth it. Because with this team, you now have 2 lockdown defenders. Paul George, excellent defender. Kawhi Leonard, obviously a unbelievable once-in-a-generation type defender. And then you have 2 once-in-a-generation type players in Kawhi Leonard and LeBron. All 3 of them can score at will. LeBron and Kawhi can take over a game by themselves, win games by themselves. Kawhi is kind of more quiet and doesn't really get into it that much. So LeBron would be the definite leader of the team, definitely at least the vocal leader. Kawhi, and now you have 3 solid guys that can all perform in the clutch, and you don't have to worry about choking under pressure. And then you probably sign some veterans that are ring chasing. I mean, you're literally, if you can do this, and then since LeBron will pretty much be attracted to him, you're one piece away from forming debatably the best super team to ever be created. I really do think that. So I think that would be a huge reason for Paul George to want to go to the Lakers and why he will go to the Lakers. But if you do disagree with me, I want to hear your thoughts in the video comments below, all the way down there. I want to hear your thoughts below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think he'll go to the Lakers? I think he's going to the Lakers. I think it's pretty much guaranteed he goes to the Lakers at this point. I thought there was a chance he would go back to the Thunder. There's no chance of that anymore. He's going to the Lakers. If you somehow think he's going to any other team, comment that below as well. If any video ideas you want to see me make, comment those below as well. I'll like it. I'll tell you what I want. I'll make a video on it. I'll give you credit in the video. I'll do everything for you. Don't worry. I'm not going to scam you. Hashtag free V-Bucks. And if you want free V-Bucks, comment those in the... I'm kidding. No, I'm not actually giving out free V-Bucks to any 5-year-old that is still watching to this point in the video. And if you did like the video at any point, hit the like button and subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. We're at 218 subscribers. Holy shit. Let me suck your dick. I mean... shit, that was okay. I'm not being serious. I'm not sucking anyone's dick. Neither. No free bucks and no free blowjobs from me. Maybe from Kelly. I don't know. But not from me. But actually, I can't thank y'all enough for all the support y'all been showing. I mean, every video has been crushing it lately. I just can't thank y'all enough. I love y'all so much. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Because I have a blessed day. So y'all need to have a blessed day. See you tomorrow's video. Goodbye.